Well, it looks like it's my turn. And here's 50 things that you may or may not know about me. When I was 19, I went to see a Stomp concert. And me and my sister waited backstage afterwards for about 2 hours. But it was worth the wait because we got all the signatures from everybody in Stomp on my drumsticks. I love antiques. I love Mexican food. I was named after Lauren Chaep'n from the show Father Knows Best. I so want to go skydiving. I went to go to a hair salon to get my hair done, and they said that I had to be flexible. So I was. They cut my hair. It looked really awesome. They let me keep the pictures, and then later told me that they took those pictures and I was in a hair magazine from it. I saw an angel when I was 16 years old. It's the most awesome thing ever. When I was pregnant with Abrielle, I had a gallbladder attack. I had to wait until after she was born to have it removed. Well, in that process, I actually was in surgery, and I woke up to 6 nurses and doctors, and they all had to hold me down, put me back out. Thanksgiving morning, woke up, all for them to do it all over again. I was in a dance group called Hello.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello, Andrea, Haven, Kelsey. Hello.
No, it wasn't hello.
I know, it was hello. I like the smell of gasoline, and I have a very strange fascination.
With what? Where are you?
I have a strange fascination. I have a strange fascination with lava lamps. Becky, Andrea, Chaep'n, Kelsey, back. I know you guys remember it, don't you? You remember it. I auditioned for American Idol. I'm a professional panmime. I was trained by the guy who invented the wall, Marcel Marceau's best friend, Tony Montanaro. My all-time favorite actress is definitely by far Julia Roberts. I was Miss Teen Personality in the Tampa Bay pageant when I was 16 years old. I was in a pageant, and again, I was Miss Teen Personality. I'll take it. I was obsessed with Indiana Jones when I was a kid. I wanted to be an archaeologist when I grew up.
Are you?
Didn't work out so well. Favorite actor? I know it's cliche, but definitely it would have to be Brad Pitt. And one day my sister went missing, and I heard her screaming my name. And I ran down to the bank of the river, and sure enough, she had fallen down into a ditch with her bike and was sitting face to face with a moccasin. I still have dreams to this day about this moccasin. It was black with yellow beady eyes, and it was horrible. Anyways, needless to say, I was able to be the big sister and hero in the situation, and I snapped her out of it, and she didn't get eaten alive by the moccasin. My big threat when I was a little kid of something to say was, "I'm gonna make you flat as a pancake!" I don't know what I was thinking. I've never been out of the country. When I was a kid, I went skiing. I was on a huge hill, went down it, fell into a whole line of people. They fell over like dominoes. I beat out Jessica Sierra, American Idol Season 4, in a karaoke competition for $500. I have a beautiful son, Kieran, who is 7 years old, the love of my life, and my daughter, Abrielle, my pride and joy, is 6 years old. They are my anchors. When I was walking home from school one day, actually it was the very first day that my parents ever had let me and my sister walk home from school, and not even a mile from the school, I got shot in the leg with a BB gun. I learned to swim by my Uncle Jerry. When I was 3 years old, he threw me, literally threw me, tossed me into an above ground pool, and I was pretty much gonna drown. Thank God for my cousin Aaron, who yanked me up out of the pool and saved my life basically. But I did learn how to swim. Wasn't much I could be afraid of after that. Thanks, Aaron. This next one I'd like to dedicate to my brother Philip Burris. Hey bro. So I'm claustrophobic, And the reason for that is because when I was like 8 or 9 years old, my brother got bored one day and decided to put me into a very small suitcase with a very small breathing hole for like an hour. It seemed like forever. I am deathly afraid of blizzards. I'm strangely addicted to dull sweet lattes, mocha. I used to go to church with Aaron Gillespie from the band Under Oath. He taught me how to play the drums. I do not go into the ocean because I was traumatized watching Jaws when I was 10 years old. I used to have my own mime troupe. It consisted of about 15 kids, ages 6 to 15. I once had a guitar that I wanted very badly to learn to play. And I attempted to try and do it for a couple weeks. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I wrote some songs. I ended up selling the guitar. I regret it to this day. I got bit on the toe by a guinea pig when I was 3 years old. It made me very scared of dogs. Me and my sister, Kelsey, tried to dig a hole to China when we were kids in the backyard. Well, it ended up turning into a sinkhole and it ate my dad's favorite chair. I had the nickname Bible Girl in 5th grade. I didn't like it so much then, but looking back, I'm pretty proud of it. When I was 7 years old, I ate an entire bottle of Flintstone vitamins and overdosed on them. When I was 6 years old...
Were you 6 or 7?
Yeah, I'm going down as we take more takes.
Okay.
When I was 5... What's the song, Kelsey? Remember?
Yabba-dabba-doo.
I was a set designer and a painter for children's theater camp and for high school musical theater. No. The song. Flintstone vitamins. Flintstone?
Nope.
You don't remember how it went?
Nope.
I love painting murals. We are Flintstone. Oh, what was the song? When I was 19, I took a trip with my boyfriend at the time, my cousin Zach and Christina, still married happily, and Dawn and a friend of ours, Kevin. And it was absolutely a horrible experience. All the way up to the very end, we all threw up repeated times. They ran out of Sailor's Aid.
Nope.
Flintstones? No. The Flintstones.
Yabba-dabba-doo time.
When I was 6 years old, I overdosed on Flintstone vitamins. And I never touched them again after that. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. Have a yabba dabba doo da, a yabba doo da, a yabba da. When I was younger, I was a little scared of dogs. My cousin Shaughnessy, well, she knew that. So me and the dog, we had a couple showdowns. I would sit on top of her mom's car while my sister and my cousin would go riding up and down the street with their bikes playing, and the dog would just sit there looking at me.
When we were younger, I convinced my little sister.
I know you're gonna use that, aren't you?
No.
You're gonna use that. I convinced my little sister Kelsey that our hall closet was a time machine. And so we would get in there and we would play, and it would go from one elevator floor to the next, and every time we got out, we were still in our house. My favorite color is periwinkle, and every time I tell someone that, they say, periwinkle, is that a color? It's a color. Baby blue and purple. I have a third child, whom I love very much. I was in middle school. There was a girl who did not like me very much, and she told me to meet her at lunch for a fight. I did meet her long enough to turn around and run the other way right to the principal's office. Yes, they're real. My first job ever, I worked in a nursing home. My first day at work there, I had to lift a hot, large pan of soup and bring it to a bunch of old people at the table. Well, I picked it up. It never got to the old people. It got all over me. My mother raised me to love music, and because of her, I am inspired, and she is part of the reason that I sing, love to sing, and still follow my dream. Well, that's it. 50 things you didn't know about me.